Hi, I'm Cicely and welcome to my channel. Today we are doing a Nasty Gal try-on haul. I have never actually bought anything from Nasty Gal before. I've seen them, like most people, all over Instagram and things like that, and I just hadn't tried them, but I was looking really just to try some kind of trendy pieces, see what I can work into what matches my style, and it seemed like a good place to start for, I would say, maybe like this transition from summer to fall. And I have some pieces here that I'm really excited to share with you. So yeah, we're gonna jump right into it. With the warning that I've been doing some kind of like renovations and things in my room and moving heavy furniture and things like that, and I have completely banged up my leg. So just a warning, they are rough. But yeah, with that, we will get into the haul. So first up, I have a pair of black shorts, and they are just kind of like, I don't know, a throw-on pair, if that makes sense. They're black, they're high-waisted, they are very ripped up along the front, and I just think they'll be really cute with a lot of t-shirts, but also nicer shirts too, just kind of like that juxtaposition. And so yeah, I got them at an 18. Which I think might be one of the only things I got in an 18 in this haul. Generally, I go with like size 16 being the middle, sometimes sizing down to 14, sometimes sizing up to an 18, maybe even a 20 in bottoms, just depending on how things fit. Like, I'm not going with the size, I'm going with how they're going to look on. And these are an 18. I think that's the sizing that Nasty Gal tells me to get. And then, like, I look at the measurement chart and I'm like, that doesn't seem right. And it's not. So yeah, I got them in an 18 and they fit super great. I love how high-waisted they are because it's easy to wear crop tops, or maybe not even just crop tops, like things I want to tuck in. So yeah, I really like them, and they will go with lots of things. Being in Northern California, it'll be warm for a while. Next up, I have a kind of ruched draped corset top, and it's something that is super trendy. I've seen it on TikTok. And I think there's like an Amazon version that's really popular. This one is, of course, from Nasty Gal. I am surprised by how much I like it, and I think that it's because of the way that it hits me. Like, the band isn't the back, or I guess like the back is more of a band. It's not super wide back there because it goes down to a V in the front. And usually I'd be like, oh, what's gonna stick out at the top or the bottom? But actually, it hits me pretty perfectly so that nothing really sticks out. Like, I got it in a size 16, and that was like the perfect sizing for that. And yeah, it's just really cute, nice to pair with jeans probably, and probably for shorts for showing purposes today. But yeah, really like it. And then next I have another corset style top, but this is a faux leather black with straps. I really like it. I see myself pairing it with probably a white shirt, like actual button down shirt, maybe even a white tunic button down. And yeah, I really like that look for it, or in my head I like that look for it. And 16 fits pretty perfectly. It's like the smallest part of it is the smallest part of my waist, and like my hips definitely come straight out from it. So I'm not I'm not sure how I feel about that for every day, but it's nice for a look. And the only downside and what would stop me from keeping it is that the straps are just a little bit too big, and that's just kind of like how I think my shoulders just aren't super wide, and so sometimes like straps are just too long or wide and things for me. So that's like the one thing that would keep me. But otherwise, I really like it, and the quality is pretty decent. The quality for most pieces in this haul are like not amazing, but it's like probably just as good as anything I've seen at somewhere like Loft. So, you know, it's not going to be the best, but it's still pretty good, and it's like nice for trying trends. Next up, I have a off the shoulder, I think like sweetheart neckline peplum top. So they just like all the trends of probably the past 10 years and put them in one. And yeah, it's actually really cute. I got it in a size 16, I think, as well. It may be a 14, but I'm pretty sure it's a 16. I'll put it down in the description box where I'll link everything below. And yeah, it fits so nicely. The only downside is that even though it has elastic at the top, it feels like it slips a decent amount. So I don't know. It's like, I would say it's also a tad bit tight, but in a way that makes it look really good. So I don't know. That's like, I'm iffy if I'll keep it because I could not wear a bra underneath it. Like there's just no space, but it also looks really good. So it'll be hard deciding for that one. And then after that, I have what I would describe as probably from like the early 2000s, a going out top. And I say this like I was of any kind of age or even close to go out in the early 2000s. I was not. I was a child. But yeah, it's very like slinky, cowl, neck, front, very pretty purple, just like silky, strappy top. And I really like it. I got a size 16. This one I maybe could have sized down in, but I like that it's not hugging my body. It's just like draping really nicely, so it'd be good with jeans or a skirt or anything that you want to pair it with, because it's not like, you know, sometimes I'll get a shirt knowing that I'm going to tuck it in, and so I don't mind if it's tight at like the hips. This is not, and so I don't have to tuck it in. Now we are moving into dresses, and with that, still kind of continuing the silky trend, silky satiny trend. And the first is a wrap dress. Color beautiful. It's like a nice champagne cream color with, I would say, maybe a little bit like a rose tint to it in some light. And love that. I have no idea where I would wear it right now because it's a little dressy, but not like a cocktail attire really. It's like, I guess if I had gotten a different color maybe for a wedding guest in the fall, but it's that champagne color, so I would not do that. But the issue is it is a true wrap dress, and figuring out how to wrap it was tough, and the way that it's cut to make the skirt like flare out kind of peeks out at the bottom, and I'm not sure I love that. Plus, the other reason why I say that I don't know what I would wear it to, like usually a wrap dress I might say like, oh, it's fine for business casual. This dress is booby. Like it, I don't even know if, I don't really have enough to fill it, so like it would have to be drapey and like taped or something probably, but that's a lot of effort. But otherwise it's very pretty, it's decent quality, nice. I think they have a really rich purple or purplish pink color. Maybe let's just go with a deep magenta. And that color is really nice, and maybe that's something that I could have considered and, like I said, worn it to a wedding or something like that. Yeah, it's nice overall, probably not for me. The next dress is a pink like slip dress, and I have stayed away from this trend for like the past like a year or whatever that it's been going on, because I knew it would take the perfect dress. And this dress, very pink, nice like slight V to the front. This dress was not it for me, and I think it's because some have bands, sometimes some have ruching, lots of different things. In this case, I had to get a size 18, I think, to be sure that it would fit at the hips and not like pull and look bad, but that meant that the top is so big on me. I'm not saying there isn't one slip dress out there for me, but this is not the one. Otherwise, like if you have a different body shape, like if you're like more busty or just carry less weight in your hips and thighs, this could probably be really good. I feel like I would like the way the top would fall if it was more fitted for me, and I'm not going to get this tailored. It just doesn't seem worth it. And the final dress that I have is just a really fun, flowy party dress, and it's black and white, and it actually has subtle gray stripes to it, which I did not notice online, and it just has feathers at the end. It's kind of like trapeze style to a certain extent. I like it. I got it in a 14, which I'm glad I did because, you know, it flows out and I didn't want it to be overwhelming. And I would say it's maybe a little long. I think it's a little bit high-low, and I think it's a little long in the back. And that is for me. I am 5'4", 5'5"-ish. So I'm on like the shorter side of average, and being that height, is probably adding to it being a little bit too long. So we're down to the final few items, which are 2 sets, and they are probably my favorites, and I've liked some things a lot kind of coming up to this. And the first one is a set that is just kind of like a lounge set. The pants are a culotte type of pants, but they're straight legged and I don't know, just like nice knitwear, and the sweater goes with it. It's a nice knitwear. I have been looking for something kind of like this all summer. Like I've tried short sets and things like that, and none of them have just felt as like comfortable but nice enough that I could actually leave in if I wanted to. Like this is the perfect plain wear. It's not super heavy, so like it's warm, but like the knit isn't super thick, so you're not gonna overheat, which is something that I needed because it's not gonna get very cold very quickly for me in the Bay Area. So I wanted something like that, but it is long sleeve. It is longer than shorts because it's a culotte. And for me, because like I said, I'm on the shorter side of average, it does hit almost like perfectly at ankle for me. And I like that. It's great for sandals or like for me on a plane, probably Uggs because I am that girl. And yeah, I just like the way that it fits. It lays really nicely. The color is nice and neutral. And it's what I've been looking for. The last set is a top and pants and kind of like that satiny material that's super in right now. And let me tell you, I've almost done this haul multiple times, but every time I've wanted to do it, a piece of this was sold out and I was just determined to get it. I finally checked one day and both pieces were in stock, so I got them. And for this, I did get a size 18 in both the top and the bottom because it is meant to be loose and silky. I had this idea in my head of just a look with this very striking blue top and bottom set, very silky, very wide leg pants, nice heels because these pants are long, like maybe even tailorable long, and I might bite the bullet for that because I've been waiting for them all summer. And this just like very loose, like silky looking top, and just like a nice, very like chunky gold statement necklace, and like that is the look that I imagined for this. And I was just so pleased with the way that this lays and the waist of the pants. I got a size, like I said, at 18. I also got the size 20 to see 18 is perfect because I think a 16, while it would have fit, would have like pulled in places. These don't pull anywhere, but even with the slightly larger waist size of the 18, it still like cinches you in a little bit. Like the band is thick enough for that, and so even though the top is loose, if you tuck it all the way in or tuck it into the front, you see that waist definition. So it just, I think it's really, I hate to use the word flattering because I don't believe in the idea that things have to be flattering to look good or for you to love them, but it just kind of hits all the high points, if that makes sense. But yeah, this whole try on overall made me like Nasty Gal more than I thought that I would, and I will definitely go back if I want to try new trends. Definitely going to be keeping some of these trends, especially like the ones that I said that I've been kind of waiting all summer to find or to get my hands on. So I hope this was helpful. Everything will be linked down below, and I will try to have my sizing for everything as well. And so feel free, if you have any questions, to comment, and I will get back to you as soon as possible and let you know my thoughts, opinions, the facts that I have. But yeah, so thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.